Hello everybody, my name is Merrbakes and I'm here to make cookies. I was supposed to get pumpkin, but I forgot. Val, thank you for ordering my merch. Wow. My first merch order. I appreciate you. Have a good nap. Anyway, we're gonna make the Loft House cookies. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's like the cookies that are like the super soft and like I don't want to say powdery, but it's kind of powdery. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones that you get from the grocery store. Okay, yeah, we're gonna make those. But I promise mine are really yummy. I promise. Okay. Anyway, happy Monday. Oh, oops. Life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid. I know that it's not fair. Nobody cares as long as I'm just a kid. Okay. Wow, perfect. Okay. I was going to make pound cake batter and like rest it for a couple days, but honestly, it's okay. I can make it tomorrow. Hi, Janae. How are you, Janae? I'm okay too. How was your Monday? I hope work went by smoothly. It's been fine. I wish it was still the weekend. Oh, yes, I understand. I feel like I didn't really do much over the weekend. I've been in big sad mode today. Why? What's going on, Janae? Do you want to talk about it? Maybe my period's coming. Honestly, I think my period's coming too, because I've also been sad. But who knows? Just sad about things. I'm sorry. I'm sorry shit's not... Things are not happy. Everything's good. I'm just struggling with old stuff. I feel like you don't have to downplay yourself, you know? Old stuff, if it still bothers you, it's still current stuff, you know? Especially like... Oh, shit. just because everything feels good. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm always like, I have nothing to be sad about. Everything's fine. And it's like not letting myself be sad, you know? You know what I mean? I mean, if you're not doing that, then that's fine. But I feel like that's what I do. And it's like, if I just like let myself be sad a little bit, I don't know, you know? Yeah, I do that. Yeah. You're allowed to be sad. It's hard stuff. Like, you've been through so much shit, you know? And just because it's been like a little bit of time doesn't mean that everything gets like okay. Just like overnight. You know? Wow. My biggest thing is like, I should be over it by now. I'm feeling, no. Janae. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but no, Janae. I'm sorry, I did not mean to come in and sad. No, Janae, do not be sorry. Are you kidding? Janae, I don't know what you're talking about exactly, but like, you've literally been through things that people don't get over, like, for like many years. You do know, okay. Yeah. Janae, do not feel guilty for feeling sad about that still. Like, still? What do you mean? It's like a current thing. How? That's crazy that you, like, I feel like that's crazy that you would be like, oh, I can't believe I'm not over it yet. Like, it just happened. What do you mean? And you're still going through it. What do you mean? Yeah, but everyone else around me expects me. Who? Aside from my husband, obviously. Yeah, that's like the only person that like really knows like how important and how much you are affected. You know? Like, if the people don't know like all the details, then you can't like trust them to like you can't trust them to like give you like good advice. I mean, not advice, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess it is advice to be like, oh, you should get over it, you know? My mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, my mom. Dude, no. No. Hi, Wolf. That's so funny because I made a merch shirt that says vote for Mer or something. It's like very American. And I was like, I wonder if this is like bad taste to like launch this now. So I didn't. Yeah. Janae, don't, just because, I mean, there's no should. Like, and like, just because they feel like that doesn't mean that that's how it is, you know? I don't know what you're thanking me. There's literally nothing to thank me for, Janae. Like, you're being so hard on yourself. And it's honestly not, it's not great. Like people go through that and they like never recover, you know? Like, people talk about their loss for like many years. For you, it's like, it's been like, what, a couple months? You know what I mean? Yeah, like, and it's like so fair because you were so excited, you know, and you've been like, you were like, working so hard at it. Just feels like I'm in an awkward bubble all the time. I feel, yeah, because like people like moved on, but like you're like still like bleh. Yeah, I think that's like grief. You're grieving. Like nobody had a bond except you, you know? Like you did. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like not talk about it like in a such obvious way that like people would know, you know? But nobody else was in your position. You know? But I'm just saying, like, I know for a fact that if somebody else came into chat and was saying that kind of stuff about if they went through the same thing and they were oh my God, they were saying that kind of stuff to themselves, you would be like, no, you know? You're right. Yeah. So, like, nobody else can, like, of course, I'm, like, so happy that you're, like, reaching out and you're, like, telling me about it. Of course. But sometimes when we're really sad, we don't talk to people. And you have to be the one in your brain to tell yourself that. Do you know what I mean? Very true. Yeah. When am I wrong? I'm just kidding. I'm wrong all the time. But, you know, today you're just like so like loved and so important to so many people, you know? Like so many people would be sad to know that you're like feeling this way about yourself. Because you're not like you're like hating on yourself for like grieving still. Thanks for all your nice words. I'm sorry. Sometimes I do try to say nice words, but I don't know. I'm like a very aggressive, like, you know, like I feel bad. Sometimes I'm like, what do you mean? And some people like don't want that, you know? But I'm like, how dare you? I'm like, dump his ass. Just kidding. I mean, no, not just kidding. I did go through a dump his ass. I mean, whatever. Hi, Pup for Life. How are you? It's been a while. How is your life going? No, you talked me out of delusions. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad I could do that for you, you know? I feel like everybody needs someone to like, everybody needs people. Dan! Everyone moves at their own pace. Emotions are okay, but people just get... Yeah. I have cookies I must bake before today ends. Hell yeah, co-baking. You and me. Like you start baking right now, and I'll be baking soon. I want these to be thick. I'm alive. Suffering with academics but alive. Oh, I'm sorry. They used to call baking procrastinating. That's what they used to call. Maybe you can do a little bit of that. Honestly, and like that's so true. I came in and was gonna say some dumb shit, then read the room. Honestly, no, it's fine. You can say dumb shit all the time, anytime. I just might not respond to dumb shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, stream is gonna infuse my spirit with determination. No, oh my god, do not be sorry, Janine. Like, I know I'm here for entertainment, but I also want to be here for people's sad times too. I hope you guys know that. Like, I do want to be here for like fun times, but I also want to be here for sad times. Because sad times are more important than fun times, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like for me, sad times will change your life, you know? But happy times, it's just like, you know, I get happy every day. You know what I mean? Happy times is just any times. I don't know. Sad times connect people, I feel. Yeah. It's healthy to talk about it. Sometimes the events are healthy. Yeah. If you never allow yourself feel or process, how are you gonna function? That's so true. And how are other people gonna tell you how to, like, how quickly you should be over it, you know? I'm gonna do, actually, no. I need more butter. Dan, I had to go get butter. Hello, Chef Mega. I loved being, oh shit, I just got butter on my keyboard. How are you? I loved watching your podcast yesterday. It was so fun. Everybody, if you don't know Chef Mega. Bro. Okay, it was off. Sorry. Your keyboard is now delicious. Honestly, I need to take care of it better. I feel so bad. Everybody go follow Chef Mega. Oh shit. I didn't know you did a podcast, but yesterday it was so fun to watch you. Watch you guys talk about kitchen stuff. How is your Monday going, friend? What's your scale weighing? Oh, my whisk. The pressure of the whisk. $10 grams for a whisk, that's light. Yeah, I think it was like the prong, like the metal bit, just like pressing up against the thing, you know? But these whisks are my favorite whisks. Like, no whisk compares to this whisk. What's happening? But, so true. Okay, I'm gonna make the batter, and then tomorrow I'll add pumpkin and spice to it. I feel like I'm hearing crazy shit right now. I think it's just the butter though. I thought there was a leak. The butter is just like squelching. What the hell? Yeah, I think it's just the butter. Butter. So true. Hi, Crafty. What are we making? Okay, I just made my Loft House sugar cookie dough, and now I'm making pound cake batter. Hi, Winty. Winty, it's been so long. How are you? How have you been? The lengths I will go to get high quality butter. Honestly, high quality butter makes a difference. Hi, Spaceballs. Are you done with your stream? Been working lots and lots. Damn, I hope you're getting paid bank though. Okay, I have an appointment now. Maybe I'll be back. That's so okay. I hope you have a good therapy appointment. Hi, Spaceballs. Today I learned what you call pound cake. We call Madeira cake. Oh? Where is that? Wait. Is that Italy? Wait. Or is that Portuguese? I don't know. Is it Portuguese? I feel like I've studied that at school before. I need 4 wigs. Portuguese island on the... Oh. That's cool. We had a potluck at work last week. Sad that not many people showed up. Bad timing. There was a meeting and everyone got fed. That is sad. But I'm glad everybody got fed. Oh, for those of you who don't know, I just released merch. And I am planning on doing a subathon this Friday. I forgot to tell you. Just letting you know. You don't have to be here, but I will tell you that I will be here. Also, look at my bruise. It's getting worse. Say less. I'll be there. Me too. I made wow butter, marshmallow squares, and porcupine meatballs. What the fuck is porcupine meatballs? like meatballs out of porcupines or meatballs that look like porcupines. Meatballs with rice in it. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, rice sticks out like little quills. That's cute. I always want to just like stick my hand in it. What's the purpose of the torch? Are you just bored? No, it's because this recipe has a lot of egg, and when you put too much egg into creamed butter, it'll like break apart. So you can melt down the butter a little bit to help it incorporate. To help incorporate the egg. I mean, yeah, egg a little bit like more smoothly. Hi, Noi. So it stops it splitting. Yeah. I'm good. How are you, Noi? I'm watching an ad. Oh. How did you know that I asked how you are? It was for cologne called You. Oh, ad was on the side. Okay, I was like, am I that like predictable now? Well, thank you everybody for going through my ads, dealing with my ads. I appreciate you. I know dealing with ads is like real annoying sometimes. Ah. So much. I was 3 years old when I learned Philadelphia did commercials. Everybody does commercials, do they not? I've returned. Welcome back, Dan. Thank you for dealing with my commercials. I gotta scrape this to make sure everything's in. Just to waste my time. Oh shit. This is my strawberries and cream pound cake. Oh well, I guess I just make it vanilla too, but the tanginess comes from sour cream. Isn't that crazy? I feel like it's very normal to have sour cream in cakes. Like as normal as buttercream now. Buttermilk. What do you think? Mer, I love your shirt. Oh, thank you. I think I got it from one of those like super cheap like fast fashion Chinese websites when they first came out in like 2018 or something. Just another regret. Okay, my meeting wasn't that bad. Yeah! Welcome back. It's crazy that Spaceballs ended stream and you guys are all here now. If you made fast fashion last 7 years, you reused it well. So true. Thank you. I felt bad for like buying it, but I was poor. And I was a college student. I think I forgot to put vanilla in this. Was it a COVID board purchase or before that? It was before that. I want to get my ears pierced. Fucking do it. Hell yeah. Are your ears not pierced? Like 0 holes? Or do you mean like a second or third? I have like 4.5. The half being one that needs to be redone. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, what kind of piercing are you looking for? Okay, I put this in footage and let it rest for days. I had to get my room pierced, but I haven't had the time. I want to get that one fixed, and then I want a French conch on the opposite ear. Oh. I got my second holes pierced at Eclair's. Like, I feel like a little over a year ago. Honestly, so many people were like, no, Mer, go to a real place. Don't do it at Claire's. But it was fine. It's fine. It's just lobes, you know. I don't pierce, but don't they say bad things about them? They might charge you less. I got my 4 redone. I was like, oh, wow. Cake need nap. Yeah, cake does need nap. You could be. I funnily enough got my piercings done at Claire's. I was 10. But Claire something. Yeah, it is bad. The gun is bad, yes. But it's more so the standards and piercing instruments of Claire's. Yeah, no, that's true. Hello, Kimmy. How are you? Yeah, no, but because it was just like the lobes, I was like, fuck it. But anything else, I definitely wouldn't. Like, even like the up ones, the cartilage ones, I would probably not. I don't know. But also Claire's will pierce at any age. Yeah, they do, bro. It's so sad. I have 2 from a mall kiosk, 2 from Claire's, 1 from local mall, and then my septum and redone ears were done at a tattoo shop. Oh, I see. I think I got my ears done. My ears done at like a random place. I don't remember. I remember it was dark. It was like a random ass store. Also, Kimmy, we're sharing our piercing stories. And then I went to a tattoo shop in Chicago my freshman year of college to get my nipples pierced. And then I got my second lobe piercings at Claire's. The tattoo shop I go to takes you into a... Oh my God! I actually had a nose piercing once. I forgot about that. The tattoo shop I go to takes you into a room surrounded by Furbies. That sounds terrifying. I used to have a nose ring. I got it done at a tattoo shop in North Carolina. Please guess how much I paid for it. Guess how much I paid for it, okay? $80. What was the question? I got a nose stud at a tattoo parlor in North Carolina. And guess how much I paid for it? Hello. $25.80. Hi, Oppo. Hi, Pixie. I paid $16. What? Yeah. Yeah. I did have it for a while, but when Hades was a puppy, he like pawed it out of my nose, and then I lost the ring, and I didn't want to. I like couldn't find it because it was in carpet, so I didn't put it back in. It wasn't like an apprentice thing. No, it was like you walk in, nose ring, $16. Isn't that crazy? I worry about a critter catching my septum sometimes, but I'm not around critters enough. Ah, bro, to be honest, after my nipple rings, I feel like I'm not scared of anything catching anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurts so much. I'm just like, actually, I'm afraid of everything catching everything. Hi, Stormstalker. What do you want me to do with your box, bro? I remember so I got them done during like fall break or something, because I was visiting my sister, and then when I went back to school, I got it caught, because I went to pastry school. I got them caught on like, when I was pulling out a sheet tray, I got it caught on the edge of a sheet tray, and it hurt so much. It was like fawesh. I thought I sent it to Cookie. Oh, I thought I said send me her address. No, I know. I know. I know. Tell me about it. I'm so glad you guys are suffering with me. Thank you. All you said was something like Gib Addy. I didn't know what that meant. Gib Addy. Gib Addy. I thought you still had her address. I don't know. Maybe she moved. Just in case. You don't know what Gib Addy is? Gib Addy. My bad, Stormstalker. Next time I'll just type it out like a fucking normie. Can you give me her address? I know what give means. You don't know what Addy means? We're too boomer for you, for real. Sick and tired. Somebody turn the lights on. Somebody tell me what's wrong. I told you. Hi, Bokers. Hi, Baker. Somebody tell me how all this as well. Anyway. Yep. Lying if I told you losing you was something I didn't. I gotta go put this in the dishwasher. Someone tell me how long all this Guys, you're gonna be so proud of me. I've been keeping up with the dishes, or I've been trying. I feel like I'm doing okay. How is your move going, Baker? You was something. Dishes while working. Who dis? What? I've been doing dishes while working, but I did dishes before working, and that's the crazy part, bro. Honestly, maybe I'll just make cupcakes. Maybe I'll just make a cake for my 1,000th follower, you know? Fuck it. Mer, I even said what, and you never replied. I was like too tired. I was like, you know what? Never mind. I was like, sent you a hat dress. It's shaking my damn head. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? No. I replied to your message literally with what? Listen, I was tired. I'm sorry. I can't always have the best customer service ever. Okay? It's hot. I'm hot. Anyway. Wait, can I tell you guys? When you buy Cookie Club t-shirt, the merch, you have to message me with the color, or I will choose the color for you. Do you understand? It's kind of scuffed, but like that's how I did it. I don't know. I didn't want to add like 9 new listings on Ko-fi for every different color. Oh my God. Pee pee poo poo, I'm back to watch you. Welcome back, Spaceballs. How are you? Spaceballs, I'm very sorry for backseating your chocolate stream. I felt really bad. I was like, oh my God, I hope he doesn't hate me for telling him what to do. Please, I need all the help I can get. I've eaten so many of these goddamn peanut butter cups. Honestly, that means it's good. Good for you. But I don't remember. I don't know if you were here. But there was a time in my stream where I was complaining about the prices of chocolate and about. Do you remember when I was like, I spent so much on chocolate? I got fucking cookie dough on my butt. How? Anyway, I was like, oh, I spent so much money. I'm really sad. I am so poor. Oh my God, Bob. Hi, Bob. Yes, I was here. Yeah, I was buying kosher. Hi, Bob. Are you back in the United States yet? No. Bye. Okay, bye. Comes in, pins, then leaves. Honestly, he could have done worse. What? I got so much dough on my butt. How? Think about, can you all listen that we can live without? Superstars. Make history. Hi, Fjord. Did anyone even notice it? What? Notice what? I tried making my first hollow last night, but I think my yeast has died. Oh no, why? Are you sure it's your yeast and not your starter? The ghosty season has returned. You tried showing us your dough butt, but I was like, where? Right here? I don't know. I keep touching it. Probably because, okay, that's probably how I got it. Spaceballs. Did you see my messages? I don't know. I was going to buy a new jar of yeast for this one's over a year old. I haven't done baking this last year other than like shortbread. Honestly, fair. Did you see my follow-up question? No. You sent me a follow-up question. Where? What's a normal price for these? It depends on how much you're buying. Like, wait. Crafty? Did you buy my stuff? Oh my God. Thank you. Crafty, that's so nice. Spaceballs. Or is there an alternative place I should shop for chocolate? It depends on how much you want to buy. Oh yes, I am having a subathon this Friday starting at 5 p.m. and it's gonna be no cap and yep. Crafty, you're a real one. So true, Crafty. Thank you. I'm so excited. I get so excited to send people things. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I hope they like it. And then I'm like, oh my god, what if they don't? What if they think it's trash? Anyway, Spaceballs. It depends on what kind you want. It depends on what kind you want, what brand you want, how much you want of it. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for Marathon. Thank you, Pixie. I hope you guys like the things that I am planning, I guess. I don't know. Tasty, tasty trash. Huh? Damn, he really said I bake trash. I miss lemon. So like the 5.51 pound caliber, $75 on Amazon. How much would it be elsewhere? Okay, let me check where I get mine. I used to get Calibo chocolate from Whole Foods whenever I would buy like really small amount. I'm back from ads, waiting for someone. Okay, what was the last thing you heard? Turns out Amazon might be your cheapest option if you want to buy that one. But I used to get, what the fuck? What is that? I used to buy Calibo chocolate from Whole Foods in like little blocks because I didn't need a lot. I would just like temper like little batches of chocolate for like Valentine's Day or something. I don't know if they still do that, but let me check for you. Let me check for you. Oof, both Amazon, but okay. I mean, you don't have to go to Whole Foods. You can go to Erewhon or something. I'm sure they have some. I don't know. I've never been there, so. Okay, well, good news. It's not there. You think I shop at Erewhon? I don't know. I don't know where you shop. Where do you shop? I'm gonna turn my cookies. Yep, in the oven. Turns out 5.51 is just 2.5 kilograms. Yeah. Where to get Calibo for normies. You can get it at Webstrand. You can get it at, I thought that was a Sephora. There's a sale at Sephora USA. I don't know what that is, but the 5.5 pounds, the 22 pounds, wait. No, 5.5 pounds. It's $63. Do you think they sell it at a grocery outlet? Sephi Roth? No, it's a Sephora. Whatever that is. There's one for $20. $20? Why? Sephora, the makeup company? I thought it said Sephora. Oh, it's 14 ounces. You can get 400 grams for $20. Apparently you can get it from Walmart.com. Oh wait, okay, where do you live? Spaceballs, do you live in California? Right? I can look for a what is it called for you? Is it San Francisco? You live in San Francisco, right? I don't know. Sephora selling chocolate. Times are hot. I found a local chocolate store that sells cheaper. Oh, cool. What is it called? Can I know? Make sure to get the right stuff. What the hell? Why are you asking me for? If you could have just found it. Hi, Paige. They're charging 48 quid for the 2.5 here on Amazon. What is quid? Is that euro? What is quid? British for pound. Is pound euro? Hi, Val. Welcome back. How was your nap? Val, you didn't specify what shirt color you wanted. The dark mode. Or I didn't check. I thought the British used euros. Am I stupid? Baby, get up. Open your eyes. Now the world's waking up. Open your eyes. One, so suddenly, release. Last forever, but all sleep till 3 in the morning. Feels like 2 pounds for $38.50. That's amazing. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about the kilograms. My bad. Yeah, 2 pounds. Okay, okay, I see. Merv recommended to, so it must be good. Okay, wait, time out. Okay, I will tell you this, okay? I mean, it is good. I mean, it's better than the stuff that you bought. Okay. I got this one. I got this one. I mean, I do use it. See? This is the milk chocolate, though. This is not dark. The only good USA brand I know is Ghirardelli. Dan, get out of here. Stop. What the hell? I really like this brand. It's Valrhona, but they're like super expensive. They're like the most expensive. Okay, these are all couvertures. So it's like chocolate that is temperable. Can I tell you the difference? We're gonna do a lesson, okay? This is also chocolate. Lord. Okay. Do I have any more? No. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. So this is Valrhona. 3 kilograms. Yep. This is Ivoire. This is what I used to use. I recently switched to Opalis. I don't know. This one's also 3 kilograms. And this one's the dark chocolate. I switched to, before I used Valrhona Caribe, but I switched to this one. Because I feel like Caribe is a little like more like a tart, sour taste. This is like more like a dark chocolate that I feel like it's like, you know? Okay. These are couvertures. Okay. This is not couverture. Okay. This is melting wafers. What's that brand name again? I didn't catch it. Valrhona. You typed it. Valrhona. This is melting wafers. Okay. Melting wafers have vegetable oil, which I think it's like high. You switched to? No, I switched to Valrhona. Like it's just like different names of the chocolate. The chocolate names are different. Like Valrhona has different kinds of. They have different names for their chocolates. So instead of Ivoire white chocolate, I changed to Opalis white chocolate. Okay, so compound chocolate has vegetable oil. Sometimes it will have coconut oil. Sometimes, people can make it out of coconut oil, but like they usually don't because of the flavor. But compound chocolate has oils that like have like, it's hydrogenated. So it's solid in room temperature. So you can melt it. You can melt it as long as you don't burn it. It should taste like it's fine. Like it tastes normal. If you just like let it sit out, it will solid. Okay, it will solidify. No, they do use palm oil. Palm oil, yeah. Anyway, but couverture has a high percentage of cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is not, it does not, it's not solid in room temperature. You have to temper it. And when you melt cocoa butter, you have to recrystallize. Do you mean shut up? Should I not talk about this? My bad. I realized that you didn't ask me to do this. Let me know. I'm paying attention. Okay. Couverture has a high percentage of cocoa butter, and cocoa butter, when you melt it down, so when you have chocolate like this, it's like tempered, which is why it's like solid, and it's like, and you talk about like the snap, right? They talked about the snap. That's the snap, and that's because the cocoa butter is crystallized, and there's like a specific type of crystallization you want in cocoa butter, which is what you do when you temper chocolate. I think it's like you want to create beta 5 crystals in chocolate by like agitating. So like when you melt chocolate, when you melt the couverture, it's like the crystals are all gone, which is why you put seed, like through the seeding method, you can put like tempered chocolate into the bowl of hot chocolate, like the one that you melted to melting point, and then you mix it, you agitate and cool, and that promotes, that like basically teaches the crystals, the cocoa butter crystals, to be like, okay, we're like forming into this kind of crystal, not just like any random crystal, okay? So that's how you temper. You're like teaching it to like do a certain like shape, you know? Seriously, how the fuck are you just not talking? Well, I want it to be, but I kind of am. I mean, I'm not like just a chocolatier. I feel like working just with chocolate is like hard because like chocolate is like very seasonal, you know? It like melts and stuff. But I do chocolate work during the winter. But do you know what I mean? That's what I was doing with the microwave earlier. Yeah, seeding method. So you have to like so to temper, you have to bring the chocolate up to a certain point to get rid of all the crystals, like clean slate. And then you add the seed and then you agitate to bring it to working temp. And working temp is when the chocolate is crystallized. Like, wait, no. The chocolate is tempered, but it's not crystallized. When it's crystallized, it's hard. It's like this. You know? So you basically, if you're seeding, you go like, you raise it up and then you bring it down and then you work with it and then it like sets. But the reason you can't just melt and like whatever is because if you don't temper couverture, it will bloom, which means that the fat, the cocoa butter that is not tempered will rise to the top of the chocolate because it's separating, because you didn't like make it like you know, you didn't make it like hang out with everything else. Do you know what I mean? So that's why you need to keep agitating. Yes, you have to keep agitating because you're like spreading it around. Like you're like promoting to keep it incorporated rather than separating. No. You're agitating because you're like teaching the cocoa butter around to like, you're like helping it like make that crystallization pattern. Do you know what I mean? But if you don't temper, then it'll separate. Do you know what I mean? Like chocolate itself is like very smooth. Like they spent many like hours to like conch it and like grind it up into a smooth paste. But when you don't temper it, the fat will bloom. Like the fat will separate and come to the top, and it'll look streaky. Like there'll be like gray streaks, which is the fat, and that's called fat bloom. And the reason I warned you about the freezer, you can leave couverture in the freezer for like a little bit. 20 minutes is too long. Like, because when the couverture, like, so when tempered chocolate sets, it shrinks. And when you use polycarbonate molds, and when you like make it set, it like shrinks from the mold and then you pop it out. And when you put it in the freezer, it like also shrinks. But when you take it out and the chocolate is super cold, it'll condensate. And the water on top will attract the sugar, because sugar is hygroscopic. The sugar will be attracted to the water and it will cause what's called sugar bloom, where the sugar is separated. Do you know what I mean? So like the texture is like really gritty, and it looks like there's like it looks like dots with like little splatters on it, because the sugar is like trying to get to the water, which is why you don't put it in the fridge for too long or freezer. Does that make sense? I mean, there are ways to remedy this if you accidentally fuck up. But once the bloom happens, you have to remelt it. And you have to like retemper. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you're trying so hard to explain that we're 5. No, I'm trying to like explain. I'm just like really bad at explaining stuff. And I'm not like much of a teacher. So I feel bad because I'm like, I know I'm like bad at explaining stuff. So I'm just like trying to explain in a way that like people can actually understand me. I think I get it enough. Yeah. Sorry, Spaceballs. Anyway, that's why I spent like over $500 on chocolate because couverture is so expensive. But there are like cheaper couvertures. You know, Valrhona is like really expensive, but cacao berry is less expensive than Valrhona, and Calibo is less expensive than cacao berry, I think. I'll DM you a couple listings from the local spot if you can let me know if they're okay. I want chocolate that's a little darker. Sounds good. I hope this helped you. I feel like I just told you about how much, all the different ways that you can fuck up. But I used to be like really into chocolate. Like when I was in pastry school, my goal was to become a chocolatier. But like being a chocolatier is like really hard because you have to either work at a chocolatier, because it's like very rare that hotels have their own chocolatier standby, because like they don't do a lot of chocolate work. Like, or like they don't do enough to have like a whole chocolatier on hand. So a lot of the pastry chefs, they know how to do chocolate work. Yeah. So now, whenever you go to a chocolate shop, you won't be like, this is too expensive, right? Which is why I was telling you when you were doing, when you were talking about when you were talking about heating it over a water bath, you're always running with a chance of getting water into your chocolate, which will make it seize. Like that's not couverture anymore. You can't temper that. Some UK company Blanks Art is selling couverture for $16 a kilo. I don't know that company. But also I am like a pastry school like graduate. So like, and like I've only worked in like the high end places. So like the things that I know is probably not what some people use. Do you know what I mean? Like the experiences I have with chocolate, usually like the places aren't like, oh, this is too expensive, we can't use it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a bad thing. I'm not trying to be like, because if there's a whole world of pastry I never knew about. Yeah, this is like a very niche part of pastry, I think. Like I feel like everybody knows about chocolate tempering, but okay, Spaceballs, I know you want dark, but I'm also like, how dark do you want it? Because some people will buy dark chocolate, and honestly, you're a coffee dude, so I feel like that's fine. But like the thing is, it's like, it's also like what are you gonna do with it, you know? Because like, sure, you can buy single origin, 70% bittersweet chocolate calates. Yeah, but if you're gonna make peanut butter cups Actually, peanut butter cups would be okay. But let's say like you're gonna like make salted caramel chocolate bars. Like there's kind of like no point in getting single origin like whatever because other things will flavor it, you know? So this is the type of tempering people make sculptures with, or is it? No, it is. It is the type of tempering. Like the sculptures are like made with tempering chocolate. Like there's definitely like different methods of tempering chocolate, but seeding is definitely I think seeding is the easiest, and I think it is the most common. Nobody's out here fucking table tempering anymore. Yeah, this single origin just happened to be the cheapest one with food. Okay, yeah, that's fine. If it's the cheapest one, then yeah, go for it. But I feel like sometimes single origin can cost more because they're trying to preserve the flavor of the one, like, of the cacao being like single, like from a single place. Do you know what I mean? Like they're trying really hard to preserve the flavor. I don't know. I'm sorry. Am I mansplaining? I'm sorry. Let me know if you want me to shh. I just really like chocolate. I'm honestly not positive I'll commit to doing this of cost, but this is helpful to know my expectations are realistic. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair because like to be honest, 5 pounds of couverture is like a lot to have when you don't use it very often, you know? And you have to store it well. You have to keep it in a cool, dark place because it will absorb the taste. If you don't have it sealed all the way, chocolate absorbs the taste of the air. And it might melt. And does it have an expiry? Probably. Everything has expiry, but if you like treat it well, then you can keep it for longer. But do you know what I mean? Yeah, I might have to start at 1 pound and see how long it takes me to get through it. Yeah, but I think you felt this when you worked with chocolate today. When you use chocolate, you use a lot more than you think because this callet will melt into smaller than this. Do you know what I mean? So you have to like temper more than you need. I'm gonna eat this. So that's why when you temper, because it's so much work, it's better to temper a whole bunch. Like a little more than, I mean obviously not the whole bag, but more than what you think you would need. Thanks for the TED Talk. No, thank you for letting me talk about chocolate. Stay tuned for my Valentine's Day chocolates. Oh no. It just like died. I ended up having to melt 3 times what the recipe called for. Yeah. I think it's crazy that you use the recipe for peanut butter cups. I made almond butter cups, almond butter hearts. I kind of just like raw dogged it, to be honest. Some of us are cowards, Mer. I mean, what can they tell you to do that like you wouldn't know to do, you know? And honestly, because you use cups, I guess that makes sense. Like you did the whole thing. But I feel like dipping uses less chocolate. Do you think I know what I'm doing? I mean, if you're using melting wafers, kind of. Put chocolate, peanut butter, chocolate. Am I dumb? But also, I also didn't know what... I don't know. I don't know the difference between euros and pounds. Okay, leave me alone. Wait, is this hot? No. Let's do a chocolate group buy. Oh my god. I fucking wish. If you guys actually do, can you let me know? But also, Kuva's so expensive. How much is it? It depends on what you get, how much you get. I'll DM you the listing. I was just remembering about your raid to Chris Hangry the other day. What a small world. You know Chris Hangry? Hello, Paige? Do you know Chris Hangry? Who doesn't know Chris Hangry? I mean, yeah, food and drink wise. I have to pee. I'll be right back. I slammed my finger between the doors. Ow. Anyway, you know Chris Hangry? How do you know Chris Hangry? Ouchie, I know. Yeah, so you remember Princess? We watched a little. Yeah. Yes, I do remember Princess. Hades, come here. Princess is friends with Frankie, and I interact with Frankie and Princess a lot on TikTok, and Frankie is Chris's sister. They live together. What? Bro, get fucking Chris Hangry in here. What the hell? I think Hades has to go outside. I'll be right back. Small world. I never got the chance to pop into Chris's streams until you raided, but I knew they did stream from the Discord. I'm in their spamily Discord. What? That's crazy. I did not know. I did not know. What the hell? This is a small world. That's crazy. Okay, the universe. I have this much dough left over. What do I do with it? I guess I could wrap it. Am I ever gonna use it? No, I'm just gonna throw it away. Maybe one last cookie? I turned off my oven, but okay. Fine. One last cookie. I need to stop wasting. No, toss it. No, I need to stop wasting ingredients. It's actually really bad. Especially if, like, I don't have to sell it. I can just give this money. You know? Have you ever been in Fanky's stream? No. Who is Fanky? Chris's sister. No, I've never even heard of Chris's sister. Okay, I feel like uncomfortable throwing this much away. Can you drop the link? Hello, her most charming culinary grace, the Lady Merrbakes, the home style artisan, sovereign of wholesome delights and keeper of the oven's warmth, Grand Duchess of comforting confections, maestro of simple pleasures, and enchantress of the cozy kitchen. Why does that sound like like um like AI wrote that out? Also, hello, the username does not exist. How are you doing today? Thank you for the kind words. Question mark? I sent you our page on TikTok. Yeah, I saw. Ain't no way. No way. I feel like this is. Are you hitting on my sister? Me? She's adorable and so cool. She seems so cool. Hi, Evie. How are you? Oh no, don't worry. I assume nobody's hitting on me. I'm good. So much pain away. What the hell? She looks so cool. What the hell? I'm sweaty. I'm baking my last 2 cookies and then I'm going to head out. I made pound cake batter and I'm gonna finish frosting these cookies tomorrow. Also, don't let me forget. I need to get pumpkin puree. I have a meeting for Charity Raid Train at 7, which is in 17 minutes. Honestly, I think that's fine. Do you guys see my glasses? It's like fogging up because it's so hot. Because I'm sweating. Honestly, I haven't been wearing my contacts. I don't know why. I've just been like, oh, I can stream with glasses. Hot kitchen. I don't know if it's hot. I think it's just because I'm hot. Like I'm sweating. So like my face's temperature is different from the like outer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Well, you are. I am what? I'm confused. I am what? What happened? Did I forget something? Wait, what did I say? The kitchen is hot because you're in it. Oh, damn, Paige. That's smooth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made you explain that. Look, I'm going to use these sprinkles tomorrow. It's Halloweeny. Do you think it's too Halloweeny? Maybe it's not Halloweeny enough yet. Maybe I should use something else. Maybe I should use the magic mix. I feel like this is pretty Halloween. Oh shit. This is pretty Halloweeny too. There's never too much Halloween. Yeah, that's true. I can use pumpkin, ghosts, and bats. I will use pumpkin, ghosts, and bats because it's orange. And these cookies like bake for such little time because they're supposed to be like so soft. What if you did some of both? Oh, that sounds fun. Hell yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know about these cookies? The Loft House cookies? The ones that you get from Walmart when you like go to like when there's like a party at school, like middle school or something. I love soft sugar cookies, yes. I usually don't, but these are so good. I love these. And I like to make I guess I will just follow you to every stream then. Huh? Huh? Those are so nostalgic. I know. And I love how I don't make the buttercream too sweet. And it's like so fluffy. And I really enjoy it. Okay, we're gonna rate out Blaine Le Chef. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But they're making Korean short ribs. I love Korean short ribs. Thank you for stopping by, Paige, and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Without you, I wouldn't have known about Chris's sister, who's also a content creator. Hello? Content creating family. Thank you for hanging out with me, Spaceballs. I'm sorry I went on a tangent about chocolate. I'm very proud of my chocolates. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow, at least for baking stream. I don't know if I'm going to co-work, but stop apologizing. I can't. Okay, bye.